Now who born this fine girl? Yeah. Now who born this fine girl? Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl BUCHI, and in today's video I am going to be telling you how I told my sisters, my mom, and everybody else I was pregnant. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. But before we get there, if you're new to my channel, you are definitely welcome. And my name is BUCHI, and thank you for clicking on this video. Okay, so let's just go right into it. How did I tell my sister? First, I started with my big sister because I needed to talk to her and let her know what my dilemma was and get her to, you know, fill me in on what to do. So after I take the test, I went home and I showed them to my sister and I said, Sandra, I need to tell you something. And she was like, what? And I showed her the test and I said, I'm pregnant. And she, for the life of me, did not believe me. She was like, no, you're not. And I was like, there's a whole test. And she's like, this is a fake test. Didn't believe me. I'm like, it's a clear blue test. Like, I am pregnant. Doesn't believe me. So I go in my room and I wrap the test in the cloth because there's no way in hell my mom is going to ever find it. So I wrap it and I put it in my luggage because I was staying at my mom's, helping my sister out with her baby because she just had her baby. So I'm there, and the next day I'm like, so we're really not going to talk about this? And she was like, brushed me off again, like, you know, it's a prank. 2 days go by, 3 days go by, and my partner was like, did you talk to your sister? And I was like, I haven't spoke to her because she does not believe me. So fast forward now, I got to her and I was upset. She was on the phone and I was like, Sandra, I'm really trying to talk to you and you're not listening to me and it's upsetting me. And she was like, oh, this is serious. I was like, yes, it's serious. I've been trying to tell you that it's serious for the past couple of days now. And then she's like, I don't believe you. I still think it's a prank. Unless you do a test in front of me, that's how I'm going to believe that you are. So I said, okay. I go, she drove me to the dollar store and she bought me the test herself. And we got to the house and she sat in there in the toilet with me, watched me piss into the thing, watched me place it on the counter, watched me take the little squeegee thing and drop it in the 2 tests that she bought. And once again, in 2.5 seconds, it showed pregnant. So my sister looks at me in disbelief and runs out the bathroom, and I could not find her. I thought she went into her room, but she didn't go in there. Sorry, my boob's like heavy, it hurts. I thought she went into her room, but she didn't go into her room. So I was like, where the hell did she go? I find her and she is just in shock, like almost to tears, like, what the did you do? And me, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's just crying and I should be crying too. And I'm like, I don't know what I did. So she was like, what are you gonna do? And I was just like, I'm gonna go to Planned Parenthood, da, 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 da. And then she was like, no, you're not. It's like, we need to all talk about this as sisters. And the thing I love about my sisters, whatever big ass decision we go through, we talk it out together and we come up with a decision together, and no matter what it is, we would ride for each other till the end. Whether it's wrong or right, we would ride for each other. And that's one thing I'm grateful to God, that he has given us that bond to have that. So next thing, she was like, what are we gonna do? And I was like, we're gonna tell my other sister that's in the house. So we called my youngest sister Benita and we showed her the test, and she just started jumping around. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Oh my God. Like, her reaction was completely opposite from my other sister. Then my other sister Fanaya was at work, so we had to call her and let her know. And next thing you know, she was like, I got to go home. My sisters need me. And she came home. Like, as soon as she got home, we all went for a walk and started talking about what we're gonna do. And I'm still like, let's just go to Planned Parenthood. Let's just not talk about this. But like, deep in my heart, I was like, if I get there, I'm gonna look at this, I'm like, no, I can't do this. But then I'm just like, if someone's like, yeah, you know, and my sisters were like, yeah, that's not happening, like, we don't believe in that kind of stuff, right? So Fast forward, then my sister goes, how are we gonna tell mommy? And I was like, she has to know. And I'm like, I could just run back to my place. Mommy barely visits me anyways. You know, we talk on FaceTime. I'm gonna take bare pictures now that I'm skinny and be posting. That way she would not know, and I would have the kid and she would still not know because I would be posting skinny pictures. No sign of a bump. And my sister was like, hell no, we gotta tell mommy, because what if she's happy, and what if she wants to be part of your journey? So I was like, you know what, sure, let's do it. It was like, call your partner. And I called my partner, and we get there, and first of all, he's on the phone. He's a clown on his own. He gets on the phone and he's talking about, let's plan a barbecue. Complete, like, I didn't fully tell him that I didn't even tell him that I told my sisters. So he called and he's like, oh, let's have a barbecue, because my sisters and I, we've been doing seafood boils. It was the pandemic, okay? We were just cooking, and my other sister just got into baking. She was just baking anyhow, and they would come over and eat, and we would chill, play games, and, you know, just relax. So he was on that mindset, like, let's do more of that, let's do this. And my sister was like, so, but she's pregnant, right? And then he's like, oh yeah. And then she's like, yeah, you have to come over right now. So he comes over, we all talk about it. My mom comes home, and we decide on how we're gonna tell her. She comes in, we sit her down, everyone's there. I think my mom was thinking that we're planning a trip or something that has to do with the whole family, because we're all sitting there. And I sat far away from my mom, because if she wanted to just go, it was a long distance from my hand, like her hands and my face, or like I was far away from her. And we gave her my nephew to hold, you know, just in case she wants to flare up, she has to remember that she's holding the baby. So we get there, my sister was like, well, BUCHI has to tell you something. And I was like, BUCHI does not have anything to say. I'm like, BUCHI does not have anything to say. And then I look at my partner, and he's like, scoots to the edge of the couch, and he's like, mommy, BUCHI ti loyun. And for my non-Yoruba, I'm not even Yoruba, for my non-Nigerians, it means BUCHI's pregnant. He didn't even hesitate. He didn't beat around the bush. He goes, mommy, BUCHI ti loyun. My mom goes, huh? In my head, I've already created 10 different scenarios of me dying. And I'm just there like, yep, I'm dead. Next words that came out of my mom's mouth was, I thought you were smarter than that. And we all looked around. She was shook. But then she started giving us advice, she started talking to us, and you can tell that my mom wasn't really, you know, 100% happy about the way I got pregnant and all of that stuff. Because, you know, Nigerian parents, there's some steps that are missing, you know, and she wasn't happy about it. But she immediately put on her caring mother hat and gave us advice, started talking to us, and we had to obviously now tell the news to his parents. So we called and we FaceTimed them and we talked about it, and we told them everything. And of course they weren't too happy about it as well at the beginning, but then I texted the mom, you know, and I apologized. And then if I tell you now, that is my babe. His mom is my babe. We're like this. Like, I love her so much. She hyped, like, if I post a picture right now, she would hype me to the hypest of the hypest and anything. And she's just so sweet. His dad is also super caring. His whole family is just so caring and obsessed with Damie. And my mom helped me a lot throughout my pregnancy. I stayed a little bit here because I had to work. So here is my apartment. I stayed a little bit at my apartment and I was working. And then during Christmas break, because obviously I was due January 22nd, I went home. And every time I would go over to my mom's house, she would make sure there was food stocked in the fridge. For a while, I was craving stew and rice. And I would wake up late at night making stew and rice to eat, and my mom always made sure that there was stew in the house and there was food in the house, and I had the baby, and she would make pepper soup for me every day, even though like my appetite was out of whack. Like I couldn't eat anything at all. I wasn't craving anything. I had no appetite, but my mom made sure that I was well taken care of and the baby was well taken care of, and made sure that I felt love, you know. And it brought me and my mom a lot closer, you know. Like it was something that I was glad that I experienced with her. And yeah, that's how I did it. And I will post a video of how I showed my friends right here how I was pregnant. The one thing I regret was not getting people's reaction, but it was just so cute. I called my friends in Nigeria and in London. I did a FaceTime together and I said, I'm sending you guys something. Here it is. Now look together. And they looked, and just seeing their eyes like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be an auntie, kind of, you know. And then sending it to my friends, FaceTiming them and just showing them my ultrasound with the thing and sending them the little clip that I put together. It was so cute. And I'm grateful for my village, you know. I'm grateful for the people I have. I'm grateful for my son's godmothers. He has 2 amazing women as godmothers, and I couldn't be any happier with my decision. I'm grateful to literally everyone. Every time I talk about my pregnancy and my journey that I'm going through right now, I'm always thanking people, because I have a strong backup, you know, like people that care about me genuinely, and the love and care that they've shown me, and especially my son, has bring me so much joy. And I love you guys so much. And I do plan on making a dedicated video to you guys and just saying thank you, you know, and appreciating you guys, because you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this. Let me know how you thought my mom was going to take, you know, the news of me being pregnant. And keep in mind, you guys, I'm 25 years old. I was not like 16 and telling my mom I'm pregnant, or I'm not like young and telling my mom I'm pregnant. This is kind of like the ideal age to have a baby. So well so yeah, make sure you like, again, comment and subscribe, and let me know what you think, and comment down below also videos that you want to see me do, videos with my son, videos without my son, you know, and let me know and I'll do it. All right. Woo!